Congratulations on your purchase of Hazard Alarm, an outdoor sentry warning you of weather threats. Hazard Alarm will flash strobe lights and sound a piercing alarm when lightning is within 6 miles or if the hazard alarm is located or within 1 mile of a National Weather Service defined tornado warning. This video walks you through the installation of your hazard alarm unit so that you'll get the most from this life-saving equipment. There are 3 components to this video, and you can watch the entire video or each part as needed. All of the videos are available on the Hazard Call website, hazardcall.com/lightning. In the event you encounter any issues, please email us at support@hazardcall.com. Before placing the hazard alarm in a suitable location, first power it up and make sure it is working correctly after opening the box it came in. Confirm that the box which contained the hazard alarm has the following: the hazard alarm unit with an attached 4-foot AC cord and 9-inch long antenna. Now, screw the antenna to the top of the box like this. Next, plug the unit in, then release the latch and open the cover. Identify the following: the on-off switch, the lithium battery backup, and the system test button. Turn the unit on, and after about a minute, the exterior green light will flash continuously. Wait about another minute and then press the system test button. The hazard alarm will briefly sound the audible warning and blink both the red and white strobe lights. If neither of these things happen, contact customer service immediately, as the hazard alarm unit could have been damaged during transit. Once you confirm that the hazard alarm is working properly, you can now decide on where you want to place it. The hazard alarm is designed for outdoor use, preferably near a pool, ball field, or other recreational facilities. The intent is that when the siren activates and the lights flash, those nearby can easily see it and take quick safety action. The hazard alarm needs AC power, although it does have a 3-hour battery backup in the event power goes out. If you connect the hazard alarm to an extension cord, be sure it is sturdy and won't quickly become disconnected from the hazard alarm. The hazard alarm can easily be mounted on a wall. Along the top and bottom of the unit are several holes for a wall mount configuration using screws or bolts. Use appropriate hardware depending on the wall material. Alternatively, by purchasing additional hardware, such as the metal bands seen in this picture, you can mount the hazard alarm to a pole. These kinds of metal bands are not included with your hazard alarm unit, but can be purchased separately at most hardware stores. These bands can accommodate various size poles, typically 8 inches in diameter or less. The bands also usually contain a screw adjustment mechanism to tighten the bands for secure attachment. Once you decide on a suitable location, you can unplug the unit from where you conducted the startup test. The battery will kick in and supply power while you move and install the hazard alarm to its permanent location. Once there, plug it back in. If the green light goes off and stays off at any time, it means the unit has lost power completely. The unit can either become unplugged or the battery died. Plug the unit back into power, which will recharge the battery. Once the hazard alarm is in its permanent location, you can test it and configure the siren to activate, as well as choose a repeating interval for the strobe lights and/or siren. Additionally, the hazard alarm is continuously logging activation events and communication with the hazard call server. In the event communication is lost, the hazard call server can send an email notification. Prior to delivery of the hazard alarm unit, customer support will email you a URL that looks like this. The 6 X's at the end are a unique character string for your box. We recommend that you bookmark this URL for future reference. You can use either a phone, tablet, or laptop and enter that URL in a browser. When you do, you'll see a display like this. The map displays live weather data, and you can pan, zoom, or loop the display. Active tornado warnings will appear in red and severe thunderstorm warnings in yellow. Lightning bolt icons will appear periodically as lightning is detected by hazard call servers. First, click on Test Device, and you will see the following menu. By clicking on Test Audible Alarm, the device will make a piercing alarm sound for a few seconds like this. Click on Test Communications. That will send a test message to the hazard call server. Confirmation can be seen in the device history log. Click on Send Tornado Activation, and the red tornado strobe lights will flash. Click on Send Tornado Clear, and the red tornado strobe lights will stop flashing. Click on Send Lightning Activation, and the white strobe lights will flash. Click on Send Lightning Clear, and the white strobe lights will stop flashing. Once you confirm successful test of these, select Exit Test. Then, once you're back at the main menu, select Settings. Now let's run through some of the settings. First, you can assign email addresses of people who will receive notifications if the connection from the hazard call server and your hazard alarm unit is lost. Select Update Email, and you will see this menu. Enter as many as 4 email addresses, then select Update Email to save the email addresses. Click Exit and return to the Settings menu and select Update Name. If needed, you can change the name assigned to this unit. When your unit arrives, it will typically have a name that was decided prior to purchase. If you change it, click Update Name and select Exit to return to the Settings menu. Next, select Sound Settings, which displays the following menu of choices. Checking the box next to Enable Audio Alarm will cause the siren to sound when either lightning is present or the hazard alarm is in a tornado warning. In duration of audible alarm, you can specify the amount of time in seconds that the siren will sound once it's activated. Volume of audible alarm is how loud the alarm will be on a scale of 0 to 100. You may need to test this a couple of times to find the volume setting that is right for you. Checking the box next to Enable Repeating Audible Alarm allows for the hazard alarm to repeat every few minutes after it is initially activated. Now, if this box is unchecked, the hazard alarm will continuously sound the alarm, if you've checked that, and flash the strobe lights until the weather event expires as determined by hazard call servers. If you check Enable Repeating Audible Alarm, you can specify how often that alarm will repeat in minutes by specifying it in the box below. Once you've changed these settings, be sure to select Update Settings to save them. Now hit Exit Settings, and let's explore some of the other setting options. By selecting Check Lightning Data, you'll see a display of the number of strikes within the last minute as well as the last 15 minutes. By selecting View Device Info, you can see internal configuration information that may be needed for troubleshooting technical issues. You'll rarely click on this unless there is a problem. Select Exit to return to the main menu. The final option you need to know about is View Device History. By clicking on View Device History, you'll see a list of all events, including activations, tests, and lost connections. Well, that's it. You're ready to let the hazard alarm listen and sound the alarm when dangerous weather is headed in. If you're responsible for an outdoor recreation area, you'll quickly see how well Hazard Alarm performs when it counts. Once again, if you ever have any questions or problems with the operation of this device, please email our customer service support team at support@hazardcall.com.